He's a young man who started out and all the experts told us he was going to have some real struggles, and I don't think they ever thought he would get his high school diploma or have a job or drive a car or a lot of the things that...
Live independently.
Yeah, and live on his own.
That's right after he learned to walk. It was a really fun vacation, and Chris was just so cute. Chris was born in 1992 and was one of the early children who were diagnosed. So it wasn't something that I had help with, or I could talk to someone or share my concerns.
There was very few resources, whether he needed any kind of special education or anything like that. So that's one of the things that Autism Speaks now provides.
He went to a preschool at Columbus Speech and Hearing, but Chris needed to learn another way. And that's when we found out about ABA, Applied Behavior Analysis, and that's how Chris learned to talk. Autism Speaks was just getting started. They were the ones who said to us, you know, you can make a big difference by sharing your story. So we decided that our first step was to organize a walk. We had 10,000 people come to our inaugural walk, and we raised $540,000.
What I find is really interesting with our teams, whether it's here in the Columbus region or the system overall, is there's so much caring and compassion.
We have around 378 stores that will help raise funds for Autism Speaks. I think the awareness is out there now. But now I just want to be able to raise enough money to help them be able to help other kids with autism.
Prior to the walk, we try to educate the team. We hear so many passionate stories. It's just a wonderful feeling. It's the best part of the job to be a part of those kind of charity events, and it's become a tradition.
When I look at him today, at 26 years old, and he has a job, has a car, and he drives to work every day, and we just couldn't be more proud of him.
Being independent is pretty important because, like, one day, because, like, sooner or later all of us will have to learn it. I'm proud of the fact that I'm able to drive a car on my own, go to my appointments.
The first time I met Chris, he was at the elementary school where I taught, and he was in the 3rd grade. And I met him at the teacher mailboxes, actually, because he liked to read all the names. And he knew them in order. So now I see Chris once a week and just talk about how things are going with his independent living, finances, work.
She's taught me strategies on how to get to places on time and how to take somebody up on an offer to improve here, and how to leave without asking somebody, or maybe even without informing people.
He's an extremely beneficial colleague to us. He's on the front line with our indirect auto deals. Very inquisitive, very structured and routine, abides by the rules, he asks the right questions, and he digs for knowledge.
I first met Chris back in 2017. I was his mentor, trying to keep things smooth. There's no denying that Chris has done a magnificent job. He is a true hard worker.
What White Castle and Autism Speaks and other partnerships create as far as a louder voice is concerned, I don't think we would be as on the forefront of opportunities for autistic colleagues as we are now.
We think about our friendship with Autism Speaks. It started with a single step and a single walk. And today, those many steps, those many puzzle pieces have resulted in raising over $7 million that's gone directly to Autism Speaks, that's gone directly to families affected by autism. We know the theme for our conference this year is Make It Matter. Each of you have been making it matter now for over 10 years with our partnership with Autism Speaks. We want to continue to make it matter in the most significant of ways. This is our year to take it to the highest levels we've been at, to the most impact we've ever had. Thank you.